Every year, hundreds and thousands of cattle, sheep and deer are affected by the disease facial eczema. It costs the farmers hundreds and thousands of dollars in lost production, the inability of animals to put on weight, reproduce, and in severe cases, death. Although the name of this disease refers to the skin, facial eczema is actually a disease of the liver. It is caused by animals ingesting fungal spores that grow on dead and dying matter in the pasture. The spores contain a toxin that travels through the bloodstream and ends up in the liver, where it does all of its damage. Because the liver is the centre for processing food and removing toxic substances, the byproducts of digesting grass end up building up in the bloodstream. And what happens is this reacts with the UV rays coming from the sun and can cause in some animals the skin to swell up and peel just like sunburn in the lighter areas. But for most animals, the severe liver damage goes completely unnoticed. The biggest period of risk for this disease is the weather to be warm and humid, just like it is today. This means that the danger period could be anywhere from December through till June. Facial eczema can't be treated, but it can be prevented. VetEnt, New Zealand's largest veterinary group, helps support North Island farmers through a spore count monitoring and facial eczema prevention program called SporeMap. There are 3 steps to this process. Step number 1, join VetEnt's spore count monitoring service. Log on fortnightly and receive email reminders to look at the trends for the spore counts of the monitor farm that is closest to you. When the spore counts start to rise, start monitoring your own farm. This is crucial because just because your neighbour's farm is high or low, that doesn't mean that your farm is going to be the same. You need to sample at least 4 paddocks from different areas of your farm that face different directions and bring them in fortnightly. Step number 2, analyse the results with the help of your vet to help you make decisions on when to start or stop your program. Step number 3, plan your prevention program with a VetEnt vet. This allows you to optimise your facial eczema prevention program by discussing things such as what program you're going to use, what are the loopholes of each of the programs, and how are you going to overcome them. Examples might be what happens if you're grazing Friesians and Jerseys in your herd when there are different weights for dosing. What happens when the weather changes and you've got a dosatron system. And finally, how are you going to administer the zinc into your feed system? All of these are questions that need to be talked through to make sure that you have an airtight system. You cannot afford to take the risk. Effective prevention is your only option. Join VetEnt's SporeMap monitoring program today and proactively manage your risk. Call one of the VetEnt clinics up today and let's nail this together.